Hi, welcome to Swimmer's Edge Yoga. We're here partnering with yogaoutlet.com, a great place to get your yoga gear online to bring you a recovery workout. Everyone loves and needs a recovery workout for swimming. So if you've had a hard week at practice or a long meet weekend, this is going to be a great workout to get you back in order for your next weeks of practice. So we'll come down to our mat into lotus position. You're going to go ahead and extend your arms out to the outside, sitting up real tall, taking those tired shoulders down away from your ears, closing your eyes. And just start inhaling and exhaling, relaxing with the breath, inhaling through your nose, exhaling with your mouth. Really start to feel the body relax with each exhale. With your next inhale, let's go ahead and lift those hands up tall. With your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. The hands come back down to the floor. Palms are facing down. Inhale, lift them up. Press the palms together. Exhale, lower those hands. Drop the chin to your chest. One more time, inhaling, lifting up. This time with your exhale, let's take that right hand to the right side. We'll lean into that right elbow as we reach the left hand to the right side of the room. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, leaning into that left elbow. Now you can keep your eyes closed, or you can turn your gaze towards the ceiling, but go ahead and just move with your breath. Inhaling, lifting, and exhaling, reaching from side to side. Good. Just enjoy that lateral stretch as you reach away. There's no contest here, no competition, just enjoying the stretch, the mobility that you need to recover. One more time to the right and to the left. Really sink into that elbow. Good. And coming back up to seated. Let's go ahead and switch our feet. Maybe you bring the other foot on top of your lap to that half lotus position, sitting up super tall. Inhale those hands tall. This time let's turn towards the right side. We'll drop that left hand onto the right knee, looking over the right shoulder in that seat twist. Don't push things, just take them right to that edge that's comfortable for you. With your inhale, release a little bit, and with your exhale, come into that twist a little deeper. Inhaling and exhaling. Each vertebrae in your spine can turn just a little bit on its own, so as you exhale, try to find a little more room in that twist. Good. We'll come back to the center. Again, lengthening out that torso, the shoulders down away from your ears. Extend those hands, we'll lift them up, press those palms together. We'll drop the right hand to the right knee and bring that left hand behind you into that twist. Good, 3 big breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling just a little deeper into that twist. That's good. Let's come back to the front. We're going to take our hands, pressing your hands on the floor, palms down, fingertips towards your glutes. Press your chest towards the ceiling. Release your neck. Nice chest stretch, elbows behind you. Big breath in. As you exhale, walk those hands out in front of you. Come down into that nice seated forward fold. Walk your hands back up. Big breath in. Expand the chest, lift the face. Good. As you exhale one more time, we'll walk those hands out in front. And let's come back up to seated. Let's take a butterfly stretch so the soles of the feet are together. The knees are pressed towards the outside. You want to take your feet as far away from you as you can bring your knees down to the floor the most. So if your knees can actively press down at a certain place with your foot position, find that place. We're going to come up sitting real tall. You can hang onto your feet or your ankles. Lift the chest real proud. Press those knees down. With your inhale, lift the knees. With your exhale, press them into the floor and lean forward, that belly over your feet or your face in front of you. Good. Inhale, lift those knees. Exhale, bring that belly forward. The face is in front of you, looking down towards the floor. One more time. Inhale, lift the knees. This time, come as deep into that fold as you want to, bringing that belly forward over your legs. But there's no contest. Just find your own edge here, wherever that is in your stretch. And release. Great. Let's extend those legs long. We're going to bring that right foot right into the groin of the left leg. Flex the left toes towards the ceiling. We'll inhale those hands high. We're going to exhale, lean out, forward fold over that left leg. Really reach forward before you drop your head down towards your knee. Good. Sweeping the arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let all that air out as you fold over that left leg. Good. One more time. We're going to twist it up a little bit. Inhale those hands up tall. This time, drop that left hand to your right knee and arch over towards your left foot. Keep that right shoulder lifted though. Don't lean forward into your belly. Awesome. Good. Let's switch legs. So extend that right leg out. Bring the left foot into the right groin. Flex the right toes. Inhale, lift the hands. Big breath in. Exhale, folding over that right leg. Come into that fold, however deeply, bringing your belly over your thigh. Good. Inhale, sweeping up. Really reach, lengthen the torso. Exhale, fold over. Good. Inhale, you lift. This time we're going to switch. Drop that right hand to your left knee and the left hand over towards your right toes. Gorgeous. All right, let's sneak into all fours. We'll come into that tabletop position. Let's go ahead and extend our hands out in front of us, bringing our elbows down to the mat in puppy. The hips are high. Just enjoy that chest press. You can even put your face forward like a little puppy looking at a ball out in front of them. Good. Let's take our hands back to our heels in rabbit. So you can rest your forehead on the mat, but just let your chest and your knees accept the weight. Don't put weight into your head and neck. Then we'll come back up into all fours. Let's do a little cat-cow. So with your inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, lifting the face. With your exhale, nice and slow, pressing up through those shoulder blades, spreading out those scapula, especially butterflyers, freestylers. Coming into that cow stretch, and then exhaling back up into cat. So just enjoy this stretch. This is a total swimmer release move. Spacing those scapula, the shoulder blades apart, pressing up through cat. Drop your tailbone, drop the top of your head. Inhale all the way up into cow. And one more time into cat. While you're way up there in cat, let's press back to child's pose with that nice cat back. So extend the hands in front of you. Let's walk them over to the left side of the room in child's pose. And then we'll walk them over to the right side of the room in child's pose. That's good. Come back to the center. We'll come back up to all fours. Let's go ahead and curl our toes under. We're going to come up into down dog, but a nice slow down dog. Just pedal in. One heel at a time comes down to the floor. Just be gentle. Your body's done a lot of work. Let's go ahead and walk towards the front of the mat. Come into that nice forward fold. Let's bend our knees a ton. So bring your belly right down onto your lap. If you want, you can tuck your hands underneath your feet. Your palms are up, facing up towards your foot. And with your inhale, let's go ahead and lift our hips tall in gorilla pose. Exhale, bend your knees a lot. Inhale, drop the top of your head, lift the hips in gorilla. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, back up. Last time, you can release those hands. Keep a lot of bend in the knees, and then one vertebrae at a time, like a pearl necklace, rolling up into ragdoll with your spine. And we'll come up into standing. Let's go ahead and get some shoulder rotation. So strong mountain pose, hips are over your knees, but really inhale those shoulders up to your ears and way behind you, down and forward. Just good rotations all around. Find that mobility, the range of motion in your shoulders, forward and backwards. And we'll switch directions. Good, coming back to standing mountain. Let's go ahead and inhale our hands tall, reaching towards the ceiling. Exhale, let's fold, nice and slow swan dive. Inhale, back tall, sweep the hands. Good, exhale, swan dive, fold. One more time. Inhaling, lifting and sweeping up. Lift your face, little back bend. And folding. Good, let's plant our right hand in front of our feet, right between them. This is a great place for a block. Put your hand right on that block or in front of your feet. We're going to bend into that right knee, lifting that left hand towards the ceiling. A nice straight line from your right hand to your left, looking up towards the ceiling if you want to. It's a nice twist. Good, let's switch sides. Left hand comes to the block, right hand lifts. So feeling that in the hamstrings, recovering that hamstring, recovering the shoulder blades, the lats. One more time, switching sides. And back to that forward fold. Cool, you can move the block out of the way. Really come into that forward fold. Then inhale, tall to stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to monkey. Go ahead and press your hands right onto your shins or your thighs. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. This time we'll step all the way back into lunge with the right foot. The left foot is in the front. Let's go ahead and bring that right knee to the floor. We're going to inhale into kneeling crescent. So lifting up those hands, even a little back bend if you like. And exhale, bring the hands back to the floor. Good. Inhale one more time into that kneeling crescent. This time let's put our hands to our thigh. If you want, you can lean forward. A little bit more into a groin stretch. Good, coming back to center, let's go ahead and plant our hands to the floor. This time we're shifting our hips back and lifting our left toes, dropping our forehead towards the left knee into a hamstring stretch. Good. Coming back to center. One more time, we'll come up with our hand onto our thigh. If you want, you can reach behind you to the right side of the room, leaning forward. Again, another little bit of a groin stretch. Good, plant those hands. We're going to step forward to forward fold. Inhale all the way tall to stand. Little back bend, exhaling fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. We'll step back with our left foot into that lunge. Go ahead and drop your left knee down to the floor. When you have that strong position, we'll breathe up into crescent. Little back bend. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. With your next inhale, lifting back up into crescent. The hands can come to your thigh. We can lean forward into that right knee. One more time, inhaling back up to crescent. With your exhale, let's sink those hips, lifting the right toes, bringing the right forehead down to the knee. We'll inhale forward to that lunge. Coming back up off the toes, we'll step forward into that forward fold once more. Inhale all the way tall to stand. Exhale to fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. We'll step back with our right foot and then our left foot to plank. Go ahead and take a kneeling plank. In a recovery workout, we'll exhale that chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale back down. Let's do a few cobra roll-ups. So leading with your right shoulder and then your left. Just a little bit of shoulder movement. And then switching directions, lead with your left and your right. We'll press up through all fours, sink into child's pose. Back up through all fours and up into down dog. Good. With that inhale, let's bring that right knee into the chest. We'll step all the way through into that lunge, coming up into warrior one. We're going to interlace those hands behind our back, pressing that chest open. Good. If you want, you can lift your arms up into cactus arms, lifting the face, stretching through the pecs. Exhale those hands back down to the floor. We'll step forward to forward fold. Drop the top of the head. Inhale all the way tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back with the left. Then right to kneeling plank. Chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Up through all fours, sink into child's pose. Inhale up through all fours, press up into down dog. Big breath in. We'll step forward with our left foot, coming up into warrior one. Interlace the hands behind you, press the chest forward. Good. If you want, you can bring your hands back up to cactus. Open the shoulders. Exhale those hands down. We'll step back to plank. Chaturanga. One more time, inhale to cobra. Exhale up through all fours, sink into child's pose. Back up through all fours, and let's come back down onto our backs. So coming onto your backside, you can bend into your knees. Your feet are flat on the floor. You can tickle the backs of your heels with your fingertips, but let's open our arms wide into a T. The palms are facing up. We're gonna go ahead and rock our knees from side to side, but before you do that, push your knees together and push your feet together tightly, and then rocking from side to side. Drop your knees to the right and to the left. If you want, you can turn your face away from your knees as they move from side to side. The next time they come down to the right side, let's go ahead and leave them there. You can take your right foot out from under your left knee and push down on top of that knee with the foot. A little bit more of a twist. Keep breathing. With your next inhale, let's bring our left knee up so that it's bent again on the floor. The right leg is crossed over the left. The right foot is flexed, and the right knee is towards the right side of the room. Good. Good. Inhale. Let's reach through that opening of the legs and grab hold of your left shin, bringing that left knee into your chest, into pigeon, recline pigeon. If you want, you can rotate that left ankle, keeping that right foot flexed and the right knee towards the right side of the room. Exhale, lower it all down. Good. Uncross your feet, push your feet together in your knees, open those arms to a T. We'll drop the legs to the left. Take the left foot out from under the right knee, pushing that right knee down towards the floor. With your inhale, we'll bring that knee upright. Open that left knee to the side of the room and flex the left foot. Big breath in. Your exhale, let's draw that right knee into the chest, keeping that left foot flexed and left knee wide in that pigeon. Great, let's uncross the legs. We'll bring both knees into the chest. We'll take the knees wide. You can reach up through your legs and then down under your heels to the outside edge of your feet in happy baby, and rock from side to side. Use your abs to do that. And then we'll go ahead and extend those legs into reclined butterfly. So sort of similar to the beginning of our practice, let's let those knees fall open to the outside. The soles of the feet are together. And you can stay in this reclined butterfly, or you can straighten your legs out long. It's up to you in these final moments of our practice. Find that symmetry in your body, aligning your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles. And then just start to notice your inhale and exhale once more. Maybe you grab a sweatshirt or a blanket for these final moments of relaxation. Let's go ahead and notice our breath and just do a full body scan. Thinking about the top of your head, relaxing your scalp, relaxing your face. Relax your lower jaw. Relax your shoulders and your collarbone. Notice the weight of your chest and your torso, your arms feeling heavy. Notice the weight of your hips and your legs, almost feeling as though gravity is pulling your body down to the mat. Maybe your feet fall open to the outside. Quieting the breath. And just for a few moments, try to leave all of your thoughts outside of your mind, outside of your body. Maybe you notice a passing thought, but then consciously leave it to the side. Focusing on just your breath. And you can take as much time as you'd like in that relaxation. You can push pause on the recording, or you can start bending into your knees, wiggling your fingers or toes. Maybe you turn those knees to one side or the other and come back up to seated. You can just put your hands anywhere on your lap that feels comfortable. A few more breaths together as we end our practice, taking your hands out to the outside as you lift them up. Maybe look up at your hands, touch the palms together, watch them flip over, press the ear down towards the floor, drop your chin to your chest. One more time, inhaling, lift. This time, exhale, pressing those palms together, the thumbs come down to your heart, touching your nose to your fingertips for just a moment. And we end our practice with namaste, which means peace to you. I hope that brought a great recovery to your practice, and good luck as you start your swimming next week.